that Parsons was going to be able to rush the passer as well as he did. You're the only person I've ever seen to ever say that Micah Parsons could be a put his hand down guy. So I need that question answered.
The OC.
Yes. Boss showed me with Lou.
For the first blame, last congratulated, man.
See, now we got to do this like we ain't just do this. Hey, we gonna still change it up. Let's go.
Like, we must have got a guard. That's the only thing that would have made him do that. That's it.
He know.
He know. Cause he been watching Twitter, man.
Yeah, man. And we did dodge a bullet. So we started off the last show talking about that. We might change it just to be different. You feel me? We might just save that.
Gotcha.
My reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy, got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Hey.
Yeah, man. See, it's some more observations.
Show me.
And he will show you. Yeah, Boss show me with Lou.
We back again, man. We back like we never left.
Yeah, we lying though. But hey, sometimes you got a lot of kick it.
Shot it. Fight for. See, that's how to go out. Don't go out, just sit back. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take Matthew Golden. Now, fight for. You wanted physical. You said you wanted physical. Fight for it.
Man, I was going off. Say, man, that draft day was off the chain, boy. We killed it.
Oh my God.
Somebody else said
It is?
Yeah.
It's
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
See, the funny part about the intro, you can hear you saying, "It is, it is, it is." Boy,
With the whole world watching, boy. With the whole world watching.
That boy went crazy. Say, "Buzzer beater." Man, nah, that was a war. It almost was a war today. So we ain't gonna start this time. We gonna save. We gonna do that number 2. Since we started off, we gonna just come back to that. We gonna kick it off with the drummer, bro. We gotta kick it off with the drummer, man. I'ma even change the vibe. All right, listen, man. Matter of fact, I gotta turn off the music to show this. This is what see. That is wild. And see, a lot of people don't know what's going on. What's going on is Jerry picked the music. And see, what people don't know is that's directly going against Brian Schottenheimer. Directly. He is not letting Brian cook, bro. Bruh. Can you talk to me, please?
Somebody need to yank the damn ox from the stereo, man. I don't want to listen to that. Like I thought we probably slow dancing. We hearing that, man. That's like that's for the nightlife. Like Shotty is like, if y'all been seeing the clips, it's been a vibe. First of all, like he had the assistant coaches got to do something new during the hype up period. My coaches used to do this too, the little hype up period when we first got out, get everybody blood rushing and everything like that. How am I supposed to get hype? You know, get my best drills out, put my best tape out, and you got that playing. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't get into no rhythm, and it's just it's a predicament. It's an indicative of like the control factor they want to have. Something so small as the music.
Right. Something as small as the music, Lou. See, let me explain that we not overreacting when we saying that they stepping on Brian with this. Listen to Brian.
Pat Doney, NBC BFW. Brian, you've talked about wanting to have the best culture in all of pro sports, is what you said. The players were really excited about the energy in practice in the offseason.
The players was really excited about the energy at practice, right? So they already telling Jerry it's working. You having good practices, Jerry. And
how do you maintain that through the dog days of
how do you maintain what you've been doing, Brian?
Training camp when we're here, and what do you think practices in the 5 year will feel like compared to what they've been like the last few years when you've been on the staff?
You know, I think the biggest thing for me, number one, I really do believe that practice is what's going to separate us from the rest of the league. The way we practice, like that's how important we believe that it is, and it's the energy and the way we started from not just stretch with the music.
So he directly said how we start our. Like, it's like I want to say something, Lou, but I want you to say something, so I want to say something, so you can say something, so I can say something. What the Jerry, man?
Dog, I gotta get my light out. But
and like, dope.
How many times you gonna have to remind us that you the boss?
God,
like damn, like how many? Damn. We get it, Jerry. Dog, you the owner of the Cowboys. You run things here, man. God, dog.
You
man.
the boss.
Joffrey?
Oh!
Dog. That's what you acting like right now. Joffrey? God, dog, I am the king.
You gotta explain Joffrey, bro. People don't know what you're talking about.
Man, y'all watch Game of Thrones, bro.
Ooh.
Like, what probably top tier character I hated, everybody hated, was this child.
Joffrey.
Was a child that got to be king over the 7 kingdoms.
Oh, talk to him.
He was king over the 7 kingdoms.
Talk to him.
You know, when you are a position of power, when you step into the room, your presence alone should command that respect. You don't have to do a little bit. You move, you know what I'm saying? If you move out, just like that. Like, but Joffrey, it was one scene, he was like, I am the king. He was yelling it. And his grandfather had to tell him, because he was the real one in charge, any man who has to say they are the king is no true king.
Ooh, that's the most flies part of Game of Thrones. When he told him, anybody that got to say they're the king is no true king. Boy, that was who. And Jerry, anybody that got to interrupt what your head coach already said he did on purpose to have juice at his practice. Like, listen. I ain't make it up.
How do you maintain that through the dog days of
how do you maintain these great practices that you've been having?
Training camp when we're here, and what do you think practices in the 5 year will feel like compared to what they've been like the last few years when you've been on the staff?
You know, I think the biggest thing for me, number one, I really do believe that practice is what's going to separate us from the rest of the league. The way we practice, like that's how important we believe that it is, and it's the energy and the way we started from not just stretch with the music, but going through the bags, and everything's being evaluated, everything's being graded. There's going to be a winner and a loser in every period that we have, and that kind of makes it fun. But it's the type of guys that we have. I'm an upbeat, positive person. That's my personality. I think.
Bro, this is crazy. It's crazy. So, like, now, I want y'all to know, and I'm not making this up, bro. This is not Boss just being conspiracy theorists. Lou is just all the time angry. Listen to John Machota, bro. This is what John Machota said. He said songs are usually upbeat at practice, not the same energy when Jerry Jones hand-picked the songs.
This is a giant metaphor. Funny enough, that video is a giant metaphor. Like that should tell you enough what is really like the show when it comes to the Cowboys. Like, you got to think about it. One person wanted to change the music of the Yaks when everybody else was vibing for the last couple of days. That takes an unbelievable amount of selfishness and pride, like, to even do that. Like, nah, I want to put this on because this is gonna set the ambiance of what's going on at the camp. Like, this is, we ain't having football practice. You know what I'm saying? This is, at the end of the day, the Dallas Cowboys are here, and like they said, the question was framed in a way like the owner ain't always there. You ain't always there. This is the equivalent of when he landed the helicopter in the middle of McCarthy's practice. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think it's worse.
I think it's worse, yeah.
I think it's worse because you had evidence of good practices. You had exciting, fast, enthusiastic practice, and you changed it. You just changed it. And see, when you're having good practices, why is that important, Lou? Why are good practices important?
It's what's needed, like, to build. This is how you set the culture.
Right.
This is how you set the foundation.
This is how you win.
This is how you win. Like, this is how people win Super Bowls, because they didn't have average practices. They was having fun, getting after it. You know what I'm saying? As Coach Marv always said, they sweat more in peace so they can bleed less in war. That's what they were doing. But you turn it into a spectacle.
Yeah. Okay, so common sense, what he doing, he trying to bring some balance to us. So we might be off on this. He say, no, boss, I disagree. They asked Shadi about Jerry music on Friday's interview. He said everybody gets a song. I'm still like,
oh, hell no.
Still. So
yeah,
it's that.
Sense, I don't believe that either, because they changed the music when they did that little that ceremony they did on Friday. They changed the theme.
And why does he have say in practice music?
Exactly.
It's like, even if you gotta cater to him, you shouldn't cater to him. You should cater to what gets your team ready, not his playlist. Especially when you got evidence of them having good practices. So he got a say, but he shouldn't have a say. And that's where, in my opinion, Brian is having to finesse around Jerry. And he, see, this is what I would have wanted common sense, because you being fair, and I respect what common sense is doing. He's saying Jerry did have a say, but I would want Jerry to also know when to say, nah, you got it. Exactly. If you come to me and say, hey man, you gotta say, you ain't really supposed to be like, I do? Okay, well, Dolly Parton. No, you supposed to say, nah, what you doing is working, man. You got it. You should gladly take your hands off what's working. You don't, oh, really? You're gonna let me drive and actually start driving them up? You're like, get.
He said,
get. Yeah. So, but I appreciate common sense, man, because see, common sense, I love the fact that he willing to push back to be fair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he making a good case. Like, Shotty did, but it's like, I just want you to know better, Jerry. And then when it come back around to you, this time say no, man. Say no.
Right. It's because the small things matter, man. Every little thing matters. Like, if you are for like this team getting better, I want my team in any condition that they're like the best in to continue that condition. You know, I'm not going to change it up for my benefit. That's selfish on me. Like, I want the best practices if I'm truly aiming for a Super Bowl. If I'm aiming for something else, then I'll take the request.
Oh, and see somebody say the vibes got changed. The comments, man, y'all really cooking on this. This topic must got y'all going. That boy say the vibes got changed could be the reason why bad shit happened today, but gladly. Tyler. All right, man. So that frustrated me, man. You know, see, cause it's all the work that Brian them put in. You know what I mean? Like, it's the thought. You feel me? It's like we finna have all our coaches excited. He makes sure him and the coaches, Lou, every practice they touch every player, bro. And every player touches the ball before every practice. This is first class thought on how to get your guys best prepared for what causes them to prepare for the games. So, man, just, you know, it's like, bruh, I'd never go as far as to wish death on Jerry. That's too far to me. It also makes me understand the people that say we not gonna do anything until he gone. And I'm not wishing death on him, you know? What I'm saying is, man, you just keep showing that you get in the way. You do. You get in the way. It be going real good and he some kind of way just know how to get in it. He just, what they call that? Photo bomb. You try to take a picture and Jerry be jumping in the picture. Like, get. So anyway, Tyler Guyton, man. Now we gonna talk about this boy. Boy, that almost caused World War III, didn't it, bro?
Ooh-wee. And I'm finna fight.
Ooh. All right. So now we go talk about this boy. See, it started being some conversations about Tyler Smith going to left tackle. You ain't like that idea.
Yeah, I'm not for that. 100%. I'll have an argument for it. If y'all want to hear my argument, I think we have a good thing, and we need to prioritize what our quarterback needs, and he needs a solid middle. He's in the later and latter years of his career. He is not very mobile. So that means you need to protect what is in front of him, because that is what typical unathletic quarterbacks cannot escape. Tyler Guyton Dak Prescott has dealt with average to below average tackle play before. You know what I'm saying? And he's managed that. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cam Greens, Chaz Green. I can't get that. Cam Flemings. He's managed that before. Now, I understand people want to move Tyler Smith. I'm not for that, because I feel like the best way to go forward and to mitigate the loss at left tackle is actually what y'all don't want to do. You actually need to run the ball. How about that? And the best way we need to do that is keep our middle strong, and then have true competition at left tackle, or go get a vet. I know there's not any vets out there, but I don't see what's the point of moving Tyler Smith from his all-pro position to a position group where he's not. People think he's good. He's really he's average, and he hasn't been coached in that position. He ain't been seeing, Duke for that position. And you saw it in the Steelers game, because he went out there and he was getting whooped just like Tyler Guyton, and it wasn't versus no TJ Watt either. It wasn't even versus Alex Highsmith, who was the second best rusher. It was the third best. It was Herbig.
Yeah.
So I'm not for negating just to fill in a void and coming in and downgrading in the middle, which we really desperately need. I'm for changing the play calling to adhere to your loss, and let's see what happens in the preseason, or get a true vet for the left tackle position.
See, now this is one of those wars, bro. It's gonna be World War III, bro. Cause I see smart people on different sides on this one. Cause guess who cool with Tyler Smith playing left tackle? The OC.
Oh, the OC, yeah.
So, it's gonna be some good wars on this. And so I see Foots and I see Tuck and different people on different sides, and everybody got, you know what I'm saying, a case.
They not gonna do it anyway, because if they do that.
No, look what Henny said. 6 weeks from today is September 8th. You know, say, man, clap it up for Henny. Henny said,
hey, I did not know that.
Henny over here like, this is why. Listen. Let me say something about Henny and Landlord. Them boys really ran some traps. That boy say 8 weeks. Henny the only one did this. Say y'all got Henny messed up. That boy Henny said September 8th. Say y'all clap it up for the OG. Bullet. I call my boy Bullet. So if we talking about September 8th, that means you still got a plan for about 2 games, potentially without him. And that's if it's the 8th. Huh?
I question the timeline.
So
it's pretty iffy right now.
Right.
It's pretty iffy right now. Hey.
You see, you got to expound, bro. You say stuff. I get what you said. You got to expound on what you said.
Yeah, if y'all ain't seen my stance on this training room, y'all know what side I stand on. I don't stand with the British.
Oh, I don't stand with the British either.
I don't stand with the British on this, man, because like we already seeing the war with Trayvon, and then who they betting, what Jerry say, you bet in the house that you got a winner. They betting the house on somebody, but
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Jerry, you better fold this one. When it comes to betting the house, you better know when to hold them and know when to fold them, because I don't know about your Siobhan Reveal. They over here rushing him back, and you know what that looks like? That's not looking the best. So he got up with his own power. 68 weeks. We lucky that it's not an ACL. I am very iffy on that time.
Now let's talk about the plan then, cause see, it still gotta be a plan. If it's gonna be what my boy Henny said, cause you know, Trap King over there at the liquor store, man, he back at the cash register. Liquor store, man. That boy say, my boy liquor store, Henny. Listen. All right. I'm gonna be, and I'm usually not an on the fence person. I'm not an on the fence person. I'm usually very decisive, but on this one, I can see either working. It's just which one is best. Now, hear me out. I'm not either team yet.
I know.
I'm feeling it out. I'm in the first round of the fight. I'm feeling it out. I ain't just threw my punch in, Lou. You feel it? But listen,
you know who's gonna help us on this? It's gonna have to be Shotty and what he's been preaching.
Talk to me, cause now we gotta have a solution.
We've been siphoning competition. You know, they've been you know, you bet the house, you know, on the player you want. Well, one position and fell through, and one guy's been preaching competition, and we just so happen to be in the beginning of camp with plenty of you know, preseason games. There are candidates. Mm-hmm. There are iterations we can do. There is time. We got a plan for it. Like, so people saying Asim Richards, there is Nate Thomas. You still got Tyler Smith if you want to do that. I disagree. Then there's a newcomer I've been paying attention to. Shout out to Botch, you know, being out there, man, covering the trenches and actually giving us this. I've been hearing good things about the DODGES too. The off. I've been hearing a lot of good things about all the off-season people we brought in. You know what I'm saying, to, you know, keep book out. Y'all didn't hear that from me, but there's been a lot of development going on in that corner over there with them sleds and them boards. I'm just saying, with the guys with the big numbers, you know what I'm saying, them. Been a lot of development going on. So I'm very interested to see what they do. We got plenty of time.
Let's talk about this, because in my opinion, you got to throw both of them out there.
Yeah, you got 66 reps, 70.
See, let me ask you a question, Lou, because I'm not the offensive line expert. I'm not gonna pretend to be. Is Awesome potentially a better guard or tackle?
Guard.
I was thinking the same thing. So
Awesome struggles in space. He doesn't have the arm lift to keep up, and like people can get on like his hip, which means they can get to that speed, the power, and turn the corner real quickly on Awesome. He doesn't have the length to deal with every type of rusher. There is a clear weakness for him, so he needs to be fighting in closed space.
Okay. My next question: can Tyler Smith play left tackle?
He can. It's in his blood. That's where that's where he came from. My only worry, he's gonna have to relearn the position. He's been fighting in the phone booth for so long. He didn't learn how to be claustrophobic. So now you're gonna tell him to fight on that island. That's where people think we're gonna just get we're gonna be good. We're gonna be okay. I think we're just gonna get an average to maybe slightly below average tackle because he's been away from it so long, and that's not his really natural position anymore. So it's gonna be a lot of relearning, a lot of unlearning the guard, and yeah, we still need to adhere, and then at the same time we're getting weaker at the left guard.
So that's why I can't wait till the OC also come. He gonna be here to the final word. I'm taking it in first. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna ask you a question, and we just talking this through, but I'm also leaning on you more as the offensive line big brother on this. Cause I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot of disrespect to the offensive line people in the space. Could I just be honest and say that? We got too many little men that's too know-it-all-ish to guys who played it and coached it.
Yeah.
I'm being honest, bro. I see it. It's almost disrespectful. Because that's why I kept telling people, I kept telling people, bro, Vach, Lou, and the OC all agree on Booker. Remember we were saying that early, like, that don't get y'all attention, bro? Like,
and we all agreed like the very same way. We was casually going through the list of the prospects, and when Booker film came on,
yeah,
we went in one way and came out a totally different
I didn't care about no guards, bro. When I was going through the guard tape, I was thinking, I just got to be thorough. You got to at least look. Right? You know what I'm saying? And then I turned it on. I was like.
Exactly. What'd you say? No, what'd you say? Yeah, it made you do a double take.
Yeah, you were like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but I said that to ask as a devil's advocate, not as a know-it-all, as a devil's advocate. Wasn't he in tougher shoes as a rookie, where he had literally no tackle reps the whole training camp, none, and was practicing the entire time at left guard, and at the very last week, matter of fact, the last 3 days, he was thrusted out to left tackle. Wouldn't he be in a better place if he got reps at left tackle now to at least prepare him from game 1, 2, and game 2 versus he didn't have that? I'm just giving you slight pushback.
He'd be further than what he was. I think in order for me to get to a sense of confidence in him, I need a whole summer. I need a whole summer. Like it's all muscle memory. That's what I'm worried about. It's the muscle memory. So like he might get beat on his edge a lot more, because he's just used to doing like a 1.5 slide kick. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just used to dealing with he's gonna try to out muscle people on the edge. When that's not just the case with all them edges out there. Like these guys are gonna try to beat you with space, technician, footwork and all that. And yeah, when you get your hands on them, you're gonna be great. But can you get your hands on them?
Now, this is my last thought as we trying to figure out and getting prepared for potentially 6 weeks, right? Which, if Henny is correct, that's gonna be September 8th. And Tyler Smith. This is so unfortunate.
I hate it.
Cause see, I saw Henny just say that Tyler Smith built his body to be a left guard, and that you can't just switch to left tackle like that. But he also did say out his own mouth, and I want to say this, just thinking this through. Ron Ramczyk. You know Ron Ramczyk for New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans, he played pretty much his first 3 years all the positions, because that's what he needed to do. And he just was versatile enough to do it. Ron Ramczyk had to do that. He played left tackle, left guard, and right tackle in his first 3 years with New Orleans. So, and Tyler Smith did say just point in the direction and I'll go. Didn't he say that?
Yeah.
So I would want them. Let me just ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you at least want him to cross train at it a little bit or not at all? Real talk.
Oh no, he needs to start now, just in case. I mean,
so you at least want him to get some reps. You for that?
Yeah, because we are close to the break glass. Because you know what I'm saying. If the guy out there, if we don't have a veteran we can bring in, or if the guys behind them, who I'm want to give a look at, yeah, we need to have him out there just ready. Just ready. Because and then when you finally make that move, I think moving Tyler Smith to left tackle should be like a last resort thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I just want because that's saving the floor of this offensive line. That's what I think that's going to be doing. Because now, I mean, like people say, like I just don't agree that should be our first go-to move. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be down.
Yeah, I agree.
It shouldn't be.
I agree.
Like I'm
like
saying,
panicky, like just rip it off.
Yeah.
Let Awesome get some reps.
We need to see what we have, because I think this is what I'm trying to get everyone to see, because everyone thinking it's left tackle, it's pride. There is a position, there's a way you can scheme it up if Shotty does what he want to do, where the left tackle is pretty much irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we just focus all of our attention and just shoring up the middle. There is a way to do that. So I'm just against he's down, get him out there. No, because now we're peeling two positions. Now you don't have a sure thing at guard, and now we're just hoping and praying, and we know he's going to be able to hold on, but we're just holding on at left tackle. The left side is compromised. Gotcha.
So, Montana, he played offensive lineman, big boy. I think Montana like 6'6". He big boy. He big boy. He played offensive line. He quick to tell somebody, man, you don't want to see me in person. He quick to tell. So him playing the position, he basically saying Tyler can do it, man. Y'all overthinking it.
Yeah, I mean, I know he can do it. He can do it probably better anywhere. I'm just trying to maintain the original plan we had. We coming in with a plan. We can't just abort it and we don't see what we have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make this middle strong.
Right.
Like we have a chance to have the strongest middle in the entire league. We have changed our run scheme completely to a gap scheme that is focused on the middle.
Right.
So, like, I want my all-pro best guard. I think he's definitively the best guard in the league. I want him to be there and find somebody else. So, yeah, I'm sure he can go out there and do it. But, like, if somebody can go out there and hold on, he can hold on. And Dak has dealt with the hold-on type right there. He cannot deal with just anything at guard. Let me tell you that right now. You're going to have a repeat of last year. Do you want to have a repeat of last year?
Say, and I like this discussion, and that's why you the perfect guest today. You the perfect guest today. With what just happened, perfect guest, where you can get an offensive lineman perspective on offensive lineman need. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. All right. Let's keep going, man. We got a lot of football to talk about. I think we covered that pretty well. At least the initial conversation. Because like Henny said, Trap House Henny, Bullet, my boy Bullet, at the liquor store, my boy added it up. That boy say week 2.
No, I did not think, but that's way sooner, boy. Hey, that's coach. I did not think
Henny a killer, bro.
Yeah.
That boy's a straight up killer, bro. So, one thing, and so, a couple of things. So they was missing a deep ball, yesterday. And then, obviously they worked on it today, right? And then they finally kind of connected it today. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that I was watching Loud Channel because he was showing the practice, and you saw it worked, So finally we starting to see that connection that we've been waiting on in terms of Pickens with the deep ball, because that was his absolute specialty when he was at Pittsburgh. And he did this perfect. He did everything you supposed to do, because people just think it's a foot race. It's not a foot race. A lot of this was also the technical side, where he made sure it's called stacking. And that's where you get in front of him, and not just try to run and have a foot race beside him. And he positions himself to where Izzy has to go through him if he go try to play the ball. So just good deep ball awareness. So what's your thoughts on obviously seeing them practicing it and then finally kind of taking off today,
Actually, on that rep right there, I love that. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all some wide receiver stuff. Look, how you supposed to run a go ball? You supposed to get as farthest away from the sideline as you possibly can.
Yeah.
The corner is trying to make it. That's the extra defender. So if you run it correctly and you don't let the cornerback press you, you giving that negative window for your quarterback that he can. So when you do stack him, that really it is on the money, but he got all that extra field right there that he can also throw it to, because he did such a great job, just not letting getting pressed to the sideline. So and then he pretty much won with pure separation on that route, which I pretty much love. So
yeah.
Yeah, it's just the equivalent of seeing Steph Curry finally make a three, just seeing the shots go in.
Yeah,
it's straight confidence.
Yeah,
and I love it.
Yeah, I love how you said that. Perfect analogy. Yeah, Steph Curry. And then Henny, he brought out something yesterday. He was on the show yesterday. He was talking about the wind conditions out there was bad, and he was like, it wasn't just one of the quarterbacks, it was all of the quarterbacks that was not hitting a deep ball, So obviously good observation and good analysis by Henny, Yeah. But to see it come together, and they was really working on that. You saw them working on that pre-practice, so that they could bring it out, and then you bring it out. And that's how you supposed to do practice. If y'all not hitting your deep ball the first 4 days, well, we go focus on that until we get it right, and then booyah, I would also say this, because this was that rep from yesterday, where you see it. Look at Tyler Guyton first on this rep. I want to, before we talk about the deep ball,
that boy was cooking, boy.
Look at this dude's set. Like the OC explained to me this type of set. I'm gonna mess it up if I try to get into the nuance of this set, but it's a set where you will actually attack them. Can you explain this set?
Ooh, that jump set. Oh, Jesus.
That jump set, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
OC know the nuance and the terms for this. But when you see this type of set and him just man, the athleticism, bro, in Tyler Guyton, Lord, take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
That's my favorite, but no, boy, that's his athleticism and his foot speed on direct display, and you can tell that right there startled Sam Williams. Boy.
Yeah, that quickness, dog. Man,
he thought he had space to work with.
He thought he had space. He like, no, you don't. Ooh,
that's a changeup.
Yeah.
I told you, offensive line play is boxing. Stop throwing that hook every time, man. Give me something new.
Yeah.
Give me something new. Throw it in there. And this is a great change up. And he did it. He did it so great. See, Solari had him doing this, but they was going out there oversetting. You know what I'm saying? He squeezed the air out of it so quickly.
Ooh, yeah, he did. It was no air in that ball, bro. It's like, that's what made it so scary about the potential of losing this, bro. You feel me? It's like, no, I need to see the year 2, bro. I got to see the whole year 2. You know what I'm saying? I need to see this whole Game of Thrones play out, dog. And so then you got the deep ball. So now we focus on the deep ball. And womp womp. So it's good to see them fix this. You know what I'm saying? So as we get into day 6, what we doing is we trying to showcase progression and the way they progression. You know what I'm saying? So I like the things that I'm seeing in terms of the progression, man, and them actually getting it on. You know.
Henny right too. He said TG moved to y'all forgetting that boy 6'7", and I think he has like a solid 340 moving like that, man. That's an athlete. That's an athlete, man.
Let's talk about this too, bro. Since we on Tyler Guyton, we keeping it on Tyler Guyton right now, just right now. Cause you're right. That was a blessing today, bro. We got us a miracle, dog. We got us.
You know it. Bernie Mac say, "Thank you, Lord."
All right, check it out. Hey, hold on real quick. Before, I don't know how many people we got. I'm not watching that right now. I don't know how many people sitting in here right now. But on both channels, man, let's do our housekeeping, bro. Hit that like. Obviously, hit that subscribe. You know, helps out the channel. Helps everybody know we here. It tells the algorithm to recommend us. It tells all the social media channels that this is some good content. And I know y'all getting good content today. You really are. Even all the people watching on Facebook, hit that like on that too. You know, so we got all kind of ways y'all can help, even if it's not a super chat. A super chat would be appreciated, and a cash app, whatever you got. Especially right now, man. Your boy hungry. But I wanted to go back to Tyler Guyton, bro. Them balls was getting at it today, dog. Y'all focus on Tyler Guyton and Sam Williams right here, okay? Y'all focus on this back and forth. Look at this. Oh
yeah, drive it.
Oh, wait.
He did a hip toss.
Oh! Say, my boy landlord coined the name Slam Williams. This is so strength impressive by Sam. But Tyler Guyton won the rep, but Sam won the war, damn it.
He hip tossed him. That's you finna swing. Nah, he lost that. Like
you say he lost?
Oh, he lost so bad. If I was his D-line coach, I am up down in his head. Cause he was. Did you see? He was in the pancake. He was. Look, the pancake was there. We was pulling out the syrup. We were pulling out the syrup.
Yeah. We was pulling out the syrup, bro.
Look, right there.
He had him off balance, and he say and see. Watch the respect. This is what I like about Tyler Guyton right here. He gonna dap him up like, all right, that was all right. Yeah, like you see him pat him on the chest. He patted him like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like he patted him on the chest like, boy, shit, you strong, boy. Yeah, good rep, dog. He patted him.
Back to the line of scrimmage. That's a hell of a rep.
That's a hell of a. I like the rep by both of them though, bro. They getting it, bro. This is what practice supposed to be like. Rah! And my boy, hey, Boss jumped at it. He say, "Boss, that's a penalty." I was like, I accept it. I accept it. I take that penalty. Yeah, I take it. And that boy say Slam got frustrated. Yeah. But Slam, dog, you know how strong you gotta be to toss somebody 300 pounds, bro? Boy, y'all better respect Sam. Hey, and shout out to Landlord. Landlord was named him Slam Williams. If this don't make him, he is tossing a 300-pound dude, and he tossed him with one hand, bro. The fuck? I ain't gonna curse, but dog. And he off balance. He did it. Look, he off balance, and
yeah, it's all about the hip toss. That's what's the name move from the Eagles. What's his name back in the day? Defensive end. Randy White. That's his favorite.
Yeah, Randy White.
Yeah, Randy White. It's all about leverage.
But he did that off balance, though, bro. He was off balance. Like you said, they had the syrup out for them pancakes, bro.
He drove them back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, no. Tyler Guyton sat, collected what you had, and it was finna dump you like a dump truck. And you had to get up out of there because you wasn't finna get pancake on camera. Respect that. You ain't finna let that happen on our end of the sky.
Yeah. Yeah. And I want to say something too, bro. I want to say something. It's somebody I've been quietly watching that I hope he makes me eat a bunch of crow, because I have been quietly pushing for Bell and Wanye over Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker is like, man, if y'all don't get my damn name out y'all mouth, yuck out, man, let's go. Say Malik Hooker so far is having a damn good camp, bro. Malik Hooker looking like, yuck out. I've been waiting on that hard hit because I'm so sick of offense. Listen, Lou, I'm just being honest, bro.
I believe it too. Man.
I'm a defensive player to the heart, bro. I hate the fact that offense get to act like they would have spanned out for you, and we the ones they gotta let up. When do we get to show y'all what we really feel? You feel me? And my boy Malik Hooker out there letting them boys know this is how I feel about you.
Man, go back though. This is what I don't like. We're gonna talk about this later, but
okay, let's go.
Yeah, what's the name in my way? But y'all see that, man. Hey, man.
Who? What I miss?
No, it ain't nothing happening. It's a personnel out there. That's what I'm mad at.
Talk.
Man, we got. Is this a NASCAR package mixed with a base with Sanborn?
I said, oh, you talking about that middle?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I am.
So that's Osa. Oh, Sanborn over the. Oh.
And no, over there, and then there's what's the name right there. We got 2-3 takes in the game, bro.
See.
And I saw this a lot.
See, you starting something right there, bro. So let me finish my thought on Malik Hooker. We gonna come right back to that.
He said Mozzie with the. It ain't even Mozzie, dog.
Nah, we gonna come back to that, bro. No, we gonna come right back to that, bro. Let me finish my thought on Malik Hooker. We going right back to this one tech discussion, bro. Because all of us got to talk about this. I just want to highlight the homie Malik Hooker, though, bro. Malik out there like, man, say Malik Hooker doing his thing, bro. I'm saying.
Hey.
Malik Hooker look.
Hey.
Just bring that to the games, bro. That's all I ask. You know what I mean? Please. Show them the first round Malik Hooker. Because remember, that Malik Hooker wasn't playing. Y'all better remember that Malik Hooker. Yeah.
When the Eberflus got him, we finna see it probably.
He was with the Colts, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was Eberflus's safety for a long time.
I'm liking what I'm seeing, bro. Now, we got to address what you just talked about. We going to go back and talk about this one take shit, bro.
Oh, my God.
You go ahead and talk, bro. I ain't got shit to say about that.
I was just letting, do we call that art? I don't know. Because, like, that was a stampede I just saw. And if Osa's right here, who's the other one? I think that's who's that? Dog, is that Mozzie?
That was Mozzie, bro.
That was. You know why? Listen, I know people are gonna parade on Mozzie, but can I keep it being honest with you? This is why, like, I did not like this plan originally. Look where he lined up. He close to the camera. That means he in the 3.
Mm-hmm.
He's covering the B gap. We're asking him to fire off and everything like that. This is why I'm trying to trust my coaches, but the inner like trenches in me is not. No, I gotta say something about this. Why is Mozzie in the 3 tech? I think, man, like, if Mozzie don't make it here, and I know I'm speaking in the future, it's because we did not adhere to the guy's strength, man. When you're in the B gap right there, when you're in the 3 tech, you got to defend like laterally, like multiple gaps, be able to anchor that way. He's not built like that. He's a nose tackle. They claim they're trying to be a multiple front, but they really in a 4-3 over, which means they always send the 3 tech to the strength. So we're like the D tackles are gonna go out there, they're gonna play left side, right side. If the strength is to their way, they're gonna be the 3 tech. That's the multiple side of it, and I don't agree with this. I don't. So I know people are getting on Mozzie. I don't want him. Look at his stance. He's not meant for that stance. What are we like? I don't understand the plan that we have right there, man. I don't.
Yeah. And this is what I said on Twitter, bro. Because a lot of people like to say, "Come on, boss. That's Tyler Smith. Come on, boss." I'd be like, "Say, man, Philly got one of them too, bro." Yeah. And see, we need to go ahead and accept it now. Yeah, we need to accept it now. See, this is what I said on Twitter. I said, Dallas, we keep telling you to respect one tech and get some depth to help Mozzie. But we see you doing nothing again. I also want to remind you that Landon Dickerson and Tyler Smith's strength are both 1A and 1A. Winter is coming, bruh. So that goes to what you just asked and what you were starting to say when we started talking about Malik Hooker and the NASCAR front. Can you explain NASCAR front, please? And then we'll talk about the risk.
Do you got the other clip?
Which one? Which one? Oh, let me download it. Talk for a second.
Well, NASCAR package is, it's in the name, speed. You know what I'm saying? That's when the defense will get into a package where they want to be very versatile up front and just create matchup problems for passing down situations. So you will have, it's a hybrid front. You won't have your traditional guys out there, your heavyset guys, maybe one to fold the pocket in, but it's mainly guys to ninth through. Like we're pinning our ears back as we're at NASCAR drivers and we're trying to go after the quarterback. The thing is, when I'm trying to understand the people, when people try to tell me, oh, it's a sub package. Sub packages can be your main package. Your main package can be a nickel, but it's not though. Like there's a reason why sub packages are called sub packages. You're only supposed to be out there in situations. When you try to do it at all times, you will meet somebody who's going to be playing like a heavy front, base front, and they're going to whoop your sub package.
Yeah, man. Let me pull your clip.
Yeah, this clip. This clip right here is gonna explain everything. Because I think they have their finger on the pulse, and I don't like that pulse.
So you wanted the one with Vach, right?
Yeah, I think I said one, right? Just one. Yeah.
Yeah, I see one. I just want to make sure it was. I want to make sure it was that. So it's the one with Vach.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. All right, we got Vach.
Riff at. Don't leave Solomon though. Don't leave Solomon. Do you think that that's how he's gonna have to win? Like
he's got to win. That's it.
Like as a smaller kind of guy that's deep in that middle like that. As a run defense guy, is Solomon Thomas gonna have to win with quickness and like smarts? Like is that what we're doing?
That's exactly the way it is. He cannot go toe to toe with people. He's got to be able to sidestep, get small, getting gaps, hit gaps, swim moves, all these things that can, he has been far more active inside than any of the other defensive tackle, with the exception of Winfrey. I think Winfrey, when he gets in there, he's active so very similar type players, but they're going to have to win with quickness when it goes when it comes to Solomon Thomas playing that 3 technique.
Perrion Winfrey got a little motor on him, don't he, Brian Brothers?
Big motor guy.
Shout out to Vach and Brian Brothers, man, for the awesome show.
Shout out. Real talk.
Because when he said that and they confirmed that, I had to tweet about it, because that is exactly the wrong mindset to have when stopping the run. I don't know, when people are trying to invent football and change it like it's always been since the 1900s, since they was wearing leatherheads. When has finesse and trenches ever been alike in the same sentence? We are trying to win, so we're trying to beat people to the spot because we can't go toe-to-toe. We can't go toe-to-toe. That's the whole point of me putting my hand in the dirt. Is to go toe-to-toe with somebody.
Ooh.
I don't put my hand in the dirt to run around it. You can't run. You can't. Cowboys, actually, that mindset is a great metaphor. You've been running so long from your problems. When are you going to finally stand up and run to it? Run through it. We cannot keep trying to finagle and finesse with this. People think we gonna get wins, we're gonna get sacks and everything like that. Bro, the great teams, the wild card, the divisional, they're gonna see that. And they're gonna whoop your ass until you change. They're gonna beat your ass until you change. Because that's the mindset of the trenches. You trying to finagle out of it? They're like, nah, come get this ass whooped. Nah. Quit running. Quit running. So this is what we're talking about when we're saying respect one tech. The Cowboys don't respect one tech because you're thinking you can just fill the position in with some reverse cheap guys. I said it, because you do it on the other side of the ball too, the offensive line. We love versatility. Translation, cheap. You know what I'm saying? We love versatility on the defense line. Translation, cheap. Because when you got to play a nose tackle, it ain't no versatility. You got that guy in there to clog holes. He ain't gonna better play 3 tech for you. He ain't gonna better play in for you. You ain't getting no money. You ain't getting your bang for your buck. Now, open your purse up and actually respect the position and actually put in the correct mindset you need to have for the position. Stop trying to find a shortcut. When you have a shortcut, you can get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, man. See, this might be the conversation, bro. And shout out to my boy Henny, man. Henny been putting in some massive amount of work on this one tech, bro. And you been putting in work on this one tech. Boy, listen. And see, now, that's why I'm glad we here, though. See, I'm glad we here, Lou. Now I'm glad, because all the pom-poms and stuff, you can't pull out your pom-poms now, bro. You got to do something now. You feel me? You can't hope out of this. You can't, boss, give him a chance, boss. You can't do all that. You got to perform out of this. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, this is, yeah. So all eyes is on that one tech. That's the good news. But
it's the edges, boss.
It's the edges, boss.
It's the edges, boss.
Calm down.
It's the edges. We got to set the edge, right? No, we gotta say that. It takes all 11, right?
Wait.
Linebackers gotta come up and shoot the hole, right?
You can't shoot no damn holes.
You can't shoot the hole when trash is being pushed in your face, my guy.
Can't. You really can't, bro. That's real talk. You can't.
Can you stop a stampede?
You can't stop a stampede, bro.
Man, ask Simba if you can stop a stampede, man.
Linebackers ain't making no plays in this. I'm sorry, y'all.
They're not.
They're not. All right. Now, what about getting my boy Freaky Deaky?
Oh, you talking about
Wilkins? What about Freaky Deaky? See, this is my opinion on it. We all knew he was Freaky Deaky.
I did. That's why I said he was questioned. You didn't see the man hit the splits in the national championship game?
He did. He used to hit the splits.
No, not only did he hit the splits, he did the whole,
The Chinese split.
The cheerleader split, man.
Were your legs, were your legs like this?
Wait, no, Henny, would you be laughing with my mom for it? You said Team Werewolf. I'm with Henny. I don't give a. Hey, I don't care if he was a werewolf.
I'm Henny. I'm Team Werewolf.
Henny. I'm Team Werewolf. If that man is biting people through the day, you release him during the game and we lock him up at night.
That Henny started that. I'm Team Werewolf, bro.
I'm Team Werewolf, man.
Yeah, I'm say, listen. So, and then I saw him do stuff in college. I saw him put his finger. And he did he weird, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I watched him in college. I was like,
I saw a wild tweet. They said him and what's his name was on the same team together.
I was like,
Him and Deshaun.
that kind of look kind of Odell Beckham-ish. Oh, Tuck. They say Tuck got it. Let me go pull up Tuck tweet. See, they think I'm lying. Nah.
No, you're not.
I'm not lying, bro. Hold on, let me.
Why you do that?
Tuck's stupid. Tuck's so stupid, bro. Hey, listen, Tuck. Listen, Tuck is one of the best follows on Twitter just because of stuff like this, bro. Tuck is funny, bro.
You'll find it real quick.
I don't see it yet. I'm gonna find it though. I'm patient. But see, Tuck be like tweeting like 80 things a day, bro.
Did I like it? I'm trying to think.
Nah, I'm gonna find it, bro. If Tuck got it, is it under his replies?
It should be. Like, did he quote it or he
I don't see it under his main stuff. Hold on real quick. Y'all give me a second. Cause I gotta show y'all this wicked, man. I'm telling you, man, I saw him in college doing this stuff, bro. Weird stuff, bro. Like putting fingers in balls.
You can search it, Dexter. He's not Dexter.
I'm gonna find it. Hold on. If he tweeted it, I'm gonna find it. I don't see it yet. Man, did he delete it, man? Did somebody get that?
Hold on, I found it. I'm finna send it to you.
All right, send it. Yeah, man.
It's in your what's in it?
My DM.
It's in your DM. Oh my, like fail.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Bro, wait. No, it's not this. You don't have the one where he did the finger, bro. Yeah, he been showed this, bro. Like, say, listen, bro. Listen, I accept you how you are, bro. Listen, as long as you play football, man, I accept you for who you are. Whatever you do behind the scenes, bro, that's your business. I would have took Odell Beckham in a minute and wouldn't have cared about no zest fully clean. You can be zesty as you want. Just play good ball.
I found the one. I see the other one that you talking about.
Oh, you sent that one? Let me find that one. You sent the link. Oh, this it? This it? See, I'm not lying. This dude will put his finger, bro. I was like, bro, did he really? And he did. Like, hold up. Look. Wait. And see, he grabbing in there, dog. This ain't normal.
But that ain't nothing new. I ain't gonna lie. That ain't nothing new. They be doing that, and they be doing that. Them running backs be telling me stories, man. In the pile, man.
Wait.
But it ain't no pile.
Wait. Listen, I'm telling y'all, this ain't nothing new. Those of us who've been following him already knew he was on this type of time, bro. We
already knew. So yeah, I would accept him on my damn team.
I would accept Dennis Rodman.
Perfect.
Did I hit a perfect? I think I still got a button that say perfect.
Perfect.
I do.
perfect metaphor, man.
Yeah,
Look,
perfect.
I would. And guess what? You let Dennis Rodman. You just control him, man. Let him go to Vegas 24 hours.
Yeah.
Walking in the front, running in front of Michael Jordan. In the lap. You know what I'm saying? You bring him here. Actually, what you trying to do? And I said this a long time ago. What you trying to do with that multiple front? He's perfect for it. You see how flexible he is. That man can play the 1 and the 3.
Say, man, listen. You have to practice this move. Look. Yeah, bro, you have to practice this, bro. You feel me? Like, when you do the splits like this, though, people got to realize you don't just spontaneously be like, no, you have to do that at the house, and then he humps it with it. Wait. You practice that. But that dude plays some fantastic.
Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
Oh, Mr. Nasty Time.
He missed the nasty time.
Oh, Mr. Nasty Time.
Yes, indeed. That button fit him.
Matter of fact, if we get him, you gotta play that if he get a sack or a tackle. Man.
Yeah, I gotta hit that. If we get him, well, I'll be like, oh, Mr. Nasty. Oh,
Mr. Nasty Time.
So, but Dallas, going back, we back serious now, Dallas, because this is serious what we talking about, man. Is respect one take, man. And see, now all the people that was fighting us, calling us negative, you gotta show if you respect your team, bro. You gotta show if you being right was first, or do you want to join the campaign and try to get your team better? Because I'm not. And it goes down to this right here, Lou. Let's talk, bro. Cause Henny said this, right? Henny said, hold on. Henny said the same thing Star said. Exact same thing. Is the offensive line whooping ass, or is the defensive line not good enough? You know? And then Terrence Parsons jumped in too. He said both.
I like that answer.
I was thinking the same thing. I just said, I was like, could it be both? You know what I mean?
Hey, replay that play again. I know we on D-line, but that's my Tyler Smith propaganda. If anyone watch.
Yeah, go. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll play it again.
Yeah. Look, y'all want to move that? Y'all know how strong Mozzie is? Yeah. So now, bro, what Dallas doing? How much do we need to? And then, is that just one clip, or is it a bunch of these? See, that's why we need preseason, bro, and we need that joint practice, and and everybody that's watching the practices, the first thing they talking about. My boy Wee Woo called me today. He said, bro, boss, have you watched the whole practice yet? I said, nah, I ain't watched it, bro. He said, bro, I just watched it. He said, man, that middle with Solomon and Mozzie, that's the first thing he said. That's the first thing he said. That's the first thing Star said. Remember, that's the first thing Voch said on the first practice. He said, y'all ain't gonna like this. He said, but the solution, they look like they throwing them 3 techs at the 1. He said, that's what they doing. He said, y'all ain't gonna like this. I called it immediately when they called Mozzie a 3 tech. I'm like, if you viewing him as a 3 tech, you viewing everybody else as 1. I called it. I said it. And this is the thing. Like, see, they didn't even do a traditional inside run. Like, a traditional inside run is 7v9, 7 offensive linemen versus 9 defenders. Shotty went something different. He said all 11. Now everybody need to block. Look like the defense needed a 7v9.
Right.
Which is sad.
Right.
like if we did 7v9 and it looked like that, I don't know. Like would it ring more bells for entire Cowboy Nation we've been preaching about? I don't know.
Yeah. So man, listen, we wanted to make sure that we covered obviously the stuff that's happening today. Which is obviously like, hold on, let me get the flow right, man. Let me get the flow right. Get it right, man. All right. Had to get it right. You know me, bro. We go get it right, Lou. Now, I ain't gonna end the show. Did you have something else? Oh, yeah, hold on. Yeah, we forgetting one important. We sure did. I thought about we saw it at the same time. We said,
for the light bulb?
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure we on the same page. What we gonna talk about?
Man, you already know what I'm talking about.
Are we talking about the race? Let's go. So, me and Lou been boxing today a lot on this Ferg stuff, and it's a lot of people trying to act like they don't understand what we saying, or they don't understand what we saying, but it looked like they really pretending not to understand what we saying, because obviously for a good reason a lot of people had problems with the Ferg signing. It's not necessarily the fact that the Dallas Cowboys don't sign these players with question marks like Gallup and like him. That ain't what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, and what Luke clearly talking about, is the obvious pattern of front office making the black players the whipping boys. I'm not talking about discussing dilemmas. I'm talking about embarrassing your players. It does not happen to the white players. There is no, should I have signed Steele and Diggs? That doesn't happen with the white players. It is no, DeMarcus Lawrence is no Khalil Mack. He's no Von Miller. It is no, well, didn't I say that we would go as far as Dak? It's none of that. At best, they'll say something like, well, we're going to have to move on without Zach Martin. That is not the level of spice that you put on the brothers. And let me be clear of why I'm offended as a black man. It's insulting to literally go at Steele, especially. Let me just say it straight up. It's insulting to go at a professional like Steele, okay? And then turn around and pay Ferg on a down year. I take offense to that. You don't go out there and embarrass Steele like that and say and smear him. Yeah, should we have paid him? And then turn around and be like, oh, we're going to reward you though without salting your name at all. And I'm going to say this, bro. Boss will go get louder and louder about this, bro. I'm going to get louder and louder about this. Y'all think I'm finna shut up about this, bro? No, I'm going to get louder. And listen, I'm a black man that's a black Dallas Cowboy fan. And I want to enjoy my experience too. And I'm not going to enjoy my experience when the only time you decide to get spicy is on players of color. And I'm talking about the spice. Spice. I'm talking about where you insulting, where you throwing them under the bus and smearing them. Nah, I got something to say about that. I'm not cool with that. And on top of that, I've been patient, bro. This wasn't no one-off. This wasn't no, Zeke who? No, it's Zeke who? It's Dak. It's Steele. It's Diggs. It's over and over and over. And this is what I asked, because, it was a whole lot of, people of the lighter hue that was coming in. And they was like, This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Race baiter. I said, all right. So, and I replied to every one of them. Literally every one of them.
I saw it.
All of them. And I said, well, give me one white player that was ever paid. Just give me one that they smeared. Not talked about, smeared.
Defamation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I started to tweet out. Like, I was like, man, I absolutely, when I say I despise that signing, I absolutely despise that signing. And everyone did their best to pull an excuse out their ass. They tried to gaslight me. Like, one dude was trying to tell me it's not racism while being racist towards me.
Yeah.
Literally, like, he was like, oh, you people, like, you. I'm like, dog, you trying to tell me what I'm seeing and you coming in here saying you people?
You people. Y'all. They. Yeah. They hit us with, I got hit with the they and y'all. I was like, bro, you show yourself, bro.
You show yourself, man. Like, dog, I can't help it. I said, all I'm doing is calling out a pattern. I know you want to watch football and be, ignore the world's problems. This is your free. Some of y'all prove that y'all get drunk and watch the game and they want to come and, spread football opinions. I digress. But when I see something and I point out a pattern and it's clear, if you're going to come with a contradiction, come with a clear contradiction. Do not come with one thing and just one off it.
Right.
Just one. You just name it. Oh, we paid Jalen Smith. Like, we are grown ass adults. I shouldn't have to tell your ass a 6th grade reading comprehension excuse. Use the goddamn context clues, bruh. Jalen Smith, who had a knee injury before we got him, when he got a contract, you thought he was gonna fight that at all?
Yeah.
And you using that as leverage to compare that to Jake Ferguson?
Yeah.
That is actually obviously what's the name. So this is why we found the patterns, because when the Joneses get in that mode, they actually contradict themselves, and the contradictions are loud. What was Steven and Jerry crying about? Oh, the injuries. When we pay somebody, you don't know if you're gonna have them. Like, we paid Dak all that money last year, we ain't know you're gonna have them. Dog, them fools employed LVE. You can't talk to me. You knew that man's career wasn't gonna be as long as you did. You took a chance on him. He had neck injuries before we got him, and got more neck injuries, and you still paid him. You don't care about injuries.
Yeah.
You only care about injuries with certain people.
Yeah. And you smear, and the ones you smear the black ones.
That's it. It's clear as day.
You bringing up concerns with Micah, injuries, and you never talk about Ferg?
Ever.
Oh, no, bro.
When he's coming off injuries, only have one productive year?
Nah, that's different treatment. That's different treatment, bro.
All the black players you paid that y'all love to throw in there, they actually earned that money. They were more than earned their money. You throwing Trayvon Diggs in there. Trayvon Diggs had a historic season to get his money. And he took a team friendly.
And see, let me tell you the trap. I don't even want to get caught up, bro, on paid and who got paid, because that's the trap. It don't even matter. That don't matter. What matter is the treatment. That's the big blinking light, is the treatment. And this, I think me and you was talking about this on the phone, bro. It's almost like a police officer walking up to your car, right? And you watching him work, and then you watch him and he go up to a black person. Show me your ID. Show me your insurance now. And you sitting there and you like, damn, bro, why you talking to me like that? Right? Give me my insurance and my ID. I'll be right back. He talking to you like that. Then you watch that same officer go to a white person. Hey, can I get your insurance and registration, please? I need your ID. Anybody with basic common sense go say, why did he talk to them like that and don't talk to them like that? That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. Why do you just get And see, this is what I want to explain to people. When we calling out race, sometimes it's not racism. Sometimes we calling out racial bias. Racism, this is the difference. Racism has bad motives. Racial bias might not. Racial bias could be your subconscious, right? Where, let's say Jerry and Steven might think when they dealing with blacks that they gotta be tough. That might be in their subconscious. It don't mean necessarily that they are targeting blacks to be mean. It's just in their mind, we gotta show strength with them. And it's coming through though. That's the problem. Your actions are reflecting that. And the problem is, it's my people that's getting embarrassed and your people are not. And I don't want my heroes insulted while you give your heroes a pass. I'm not cool with that. Don't treat none of them that way. How about that? Don't throw none of them under the bus. But you sure ain't finna just throw my people under the bus and think I'm gonna sit up here and tap dance and shit. No. And let me say this for the record. For the longest, I said, I don't believe Jerry no racist. You know why I said it? Because I watched how he handled Brent. Remember Brent killed his friend in that accident? And Jerry could have fired him because it was a public pressure to fire him. And he didn't only not fire him, he went on the sideline and stood with him as everybody booed. And if he was a heartless, evil racist, that would have been low-hanging fruit to fire him because people wanted his head. So I was like, the fact that he stood with him against public opinion was anti-real racism. But I'm not gonna act like you might not have some racial bias in you though, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep noticing, and it's a clear pattern to me. And that's why I went out and said, yes, we treat white players different than we treat the black players when it comes to treatment. And yes, I said it. It's not right for you to sit up there and say, should I have paid Diggs and should I have paid Steele and then pay Ferg? You think I'm gonna let you spit in my motherfucking face? Now, you not gonna go out there and run and pay a guy off an off year while you're insulting a very, very professional man, especially Steele. Especially Steele, because Steele broke his knee in 3 places. And he not only came back early, he came back and didn't miss no training camp, and he had the most snaps on the entire team on a bad knee. That's a professional. That man made sacrifices, and he did not deserve you, sir, to do him like that and then go run to pay Ferg. So my issue has nothing in it all to do with contracts. My issue is treatment with the players that you're trying to get on contract. And the way that with some, you are loud, you got your chest out, you Zeke Hooin, you over here, you're no Khalil Mack, you over here, we went as far as Dak would take us, did not say that, but then Sean Lee injured forever, and you never use him as an example.
Ever.
You never use Zach Martin, who skipped the line. And matter of fact, what you said in your article was that we want Zach Martin back so we can win a Super Bowl. But if he just don't come back, we might just have to move on without him. Soft as hell. Let me tell you something. Zach Martin was the guy you should have been tough with, because we still sitting on a dead cap hit because you bent the knee to his skipping the line, and then you repaid him and he retired on your ass. That would have been the perfect person to use an example, and you never did. But who did you bring up? Micah. Who did you bring up? Dak. Who did you not bring up in a negative, like insulting way? Zach. And I ain't cool with it.
And that's why we ain't gonna let people gaslight us. Don't gaslight us. No, it's not a normal, get Jerry, he bashed all the players because he don't. We have had actually great white players that come through here. We have had great players that are on the same tier, or we view them as above, even though Micah and the players now are better than the players. We view players of the other hue better than him. Romo and Witten are my prime examples. No smear campaign. I don't want to hear that he was that was his son. I don't want to hear none of that. When it was time to give them their money, when it was time to bring them back the second and third time, you brought them back regardless, and you shut up about it. We have heard no bad things ever about the man.
None.
It's a humiliation ritual. That's what I believe.
Say that again.
It's a humiliation ritual. I'm saying it right now.
Hold on. You looking at the camera and saying it one more time, bro. God.
It's a humiliation ritual. You are humiliating black folks.
That's right.
On national camera.
That's
and
right.
You have tricked, bamboozled, hoodwinked the entire Cowboy Nation who are just some propaganda and following MFers who want to come up here and tell me racism is not. I'm not going to. Why would I go to you of the other you to tell me where is racism? You don't see it every damn day.
Oh, boy,
what the hell?
Say, man, yeah, take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
You know, if I say what redlining is, you like redlining. It just look like the people living over there. They didn't want to go over the train tracks. No, because we here in Dallas, North Dallas and South Dallas look completely different. It's okay. That's called ignorance. Ignorance is not a bad word. It's that you're not exposed to it. We're exposed to it every day. So when we see the little speckle, a little dust, a little brick, we point it out, say, ooh. Nah, hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah, we could have pointed it out the first time. We could have pointed it out at that.
Yeah, we could. We waited, bruh. We jump out there. We waited.
We could have pointed it out a lot earlier. But no, it was something different.
We did it right. We let it build.
We sat there and let the RICO case build.
Oh, we let the RICO case build. We sure did.
Like the FBI. You kept committing crimes, and we documented that ass.
We documented that ass. And see, listen, y'all, bro. Boss ain't gonna stand for this. And I could tell Lou ain't gonna stand for this. Me and Lou the same, bro. Me and Lou, we just wired the same on certain things. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not no yes man. Hey,
I ain't know.
I'm never that.
I'm not finna take this, bro.
I want equality. I want fairness. Because you know what, Cowboy Nation, whether you like it or not, and I hope you're watching if you are from the other descent, this is some of the shit that's holding this team back. Petty-ish like this.
Ooh, let me put the camera on it because you starting to cook again. Give it.
Like, if we got rid of the petty humiliation and just paid our players, like, or the ill intent, and actually go into the negotiation rule and value the players we're supposed to value off merit. That's the whole point of DEI. Everybody's like, oh, we just want you just want the color folks to get hired. No, the whole point is to switch how you're thinking. Your thinking is just the good old boys club. We want you to switch to merit. How about that? Like how it should be off
merit. And see, let me tell you, since we talking to the people of the lighter hue, I'm gonna say this because I engaged a lot of them today. So I'm gonna say this to the people of the lighter hue. If y'all don't know what that means, we talking about white people. So I don't know who convinced some of y'all that racism is over. Did I say it, Lou? My boy Lou bust out laughing, bro. Who convinced y'all of that bullshit?
I guess some type of style. Like, oh, that was so last year.
Oh, that's how they come at you. Like, there's no racism anymore.
It ain't just whips. It ain't just chains. It ain't just hanging them up in trees. That's the evil acts. There is still other ways to it, bro. Hate come in all types of forms.
But they really come at you like race baiter. Let me tell you something.
Here you go again.
And see, how did it get popular to be that insensitive with the obvious history of this country, to where when we discuss race, right, it's instantly met with viciousness. Hold on real quick. Like viciousness. Hold on real quick.
Weewu said what?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what Weewu said too. He said Spanford was pushing Ferg when did Ferg separate the deserve to be paid? Yeah,
See,
and they said
it's
Schoonmaker been
layered,
playing. I said the same thing.
It's
Black,
layered.
I said the same thing, bro. See, and that's what pissed me off about Steele. You pissed on Steele, and there's no solid backup behind Steele. But you rewarded Ferg when there's solid people pushing Ferg.
It was on his ass.
On his ass. Schoon closed the gap. He did last year. He had no drops. He blocked better. You know, he looked like he could become tight end 1. You know, he could. Span 2. Then Stevens, he was the phenom from. It was 3 tight ends just waiting in the wings. You don't pay when there's 3 good people behind you. You say, nah, we go on, because we got 3 good people behind you, bro. But you ran to pay that while insulting Diggs, bro. I'm not finna take that, bro. But let me speak back to these people that are light of hue real quick. I want to talk to y'all just real quick. Yeah, listen, and listen, and this is true. This is true.
You said Ferg was hurt?
Yeah, he say Ferg was hurt. And I always, Montana, you ain't never got to say you gonna be real, because I already know you real. You don't never got to say that over here. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say this, going back to treatment again. Who else was hurt who didn't get no mercy? Who got vitriol? Zeke? Do y'all remember Zeke had 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns? While hurt, did people give a damn about that? Did they? Or was they toxic as hell? See, I don't like the fact that people patient as hell on Ferg was impatient with 12 touchdowns. Shit don't make sense to me.
And to prove it, yeah.
It don't make sense to me. So, my boy say, it's the here we go again. Yeah, I know. Here we go again. That's what I said, Christopher. Who convinced them that racism has ceased? And it's like, and this is, I'm going to tell y'all, this is why, see, some people, they watching me fight, they dare not jump in. And I'm going to tell you something. They somehow in a way tricked us to believe that having a racial discussion is not politically correct. You know who get over when we succumb to that thinking? The worst of them. And guess who get done bad? You. So all you people out there like, Boss is taking a risk. That Boss, you know, and that Lou, those guys are the worst. I saw somebody say that about me. Somebody said Boston Star are the worst. Yeah, cause you know what? I ain't gonna take that shit from you.
I know exactly what you're talking about. What Pimp C say? What Pimp C say? They talk a lot of what? They talk a lot of
shit in a safe place.
Safe place.
Yep.
You better stay in that safe place. How about that?
Yeah.
You better talk a lot of in the safe place.
Yeah. And see, like my boy say, Span was having the best count. Yeah, because if you go look at what Span is doing and you go look at what Ferg is doing and them other tight ends, you seeing them with them same ass bootleg catches. Who the one jumping over people to make catches?
Killed it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm angry with it. People like, just like, oh, you know, we're keeping the core together. No, bro, you gotta earn your right to be here, dog.
Right.
You gotta earn it. That's the whole mantra of what your head coach was wanting. You think your head coach wanted that? I would love to, you know, put the polygraph test in the truth serum on Shotty and say, how do you feel about that Ferg signing? Because we know he gonna give the corporate answer. He wants to keep the morale up. But everyone who's defending this, like from a football standpoint, it still don't make sense. But it just don't make sense because it's also fitting the damn, you know, pattern as we keep pointing out and everything like that. Listen, to all those people who you know that say, oh, here we go again and everything like that, keep living in that. Keep believing a lot. What is the Rooney Rule for? Like, if you don't think racism exists in football, like the whole Rooney Rule, what is actually made a joke. Keep believing it. Yeah. Keep looking at that draft process. I'm gonna give you a little hint. Right now, it's the age of the black quarterback, the dual threat quarterback. But every year, it be a great
White hope.
That be coming out of
nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
They get hyped to heaven.
They get hype trained.
Drafted based on that hype.
Get drafted based on the hype. Gets to a second contract. Ass the entire way.
Yeah.
My number one corporate, Mitchell Trubisky. Boy, that boy played 1 year of football.
It's so many of them, bro. You can keep going.
He got drafted ahead of Patrick Mahomes.
You got so many of them.
Will Levis.
Like Jones came out of nowhere with Duke. With Duke, just out of nowhere.
Daniel Jones
came out of nowhere. Like, where did he come from? What's old boy that went to Tennessee?
That's what I said.
Will Levis came out of nowhere. Like, man, where he come from?
Had a terrible SEC record.
Right.
People, look at the arm though.
Dart. Just where he come from?
What come from?
and it be the same stuff every time. Mechanics, beautiful throws, a beautiful ball. It's all
process. How can he process and he get his ass whooped? What is he processing?
Yeah.
Will Levis did not. He only won like one SEC game, which I told him, I can see it. I can project it. Project what?
Yeah. So, it's some people. Yeah, it's some people I heard. Yeah, Sam Darnold was the same way.
Sam Darnold sure would.
Sam Darnold was the same way.
If you don't look for it,
Rosen.
Josh Rosen out of USC.
It's every year.
Every year.
And then you'll also get the black quarterbacks with production. They just drop for no reason.
Number one corporate. And when he win his starting job, I'm going to be back loud. Sanders. When Sanders win that starting job, because I was seeing people on TikTok, on what's the name, if you look at his film, he was a fifth round guy. He was a fifth round guy. Bro, shut up. Shut up. You literally shut up. Like, your football opinion sucks. Stop talking football. Stop ruining my damn game. You over here telling me Shedeur Sanders is not better than Jackson Dart. And now when he was projected top 5, winning the 5th damn round. And they picked up 2 quarterbacks. What team picks up 2 quarterbacks in the draft?
Hey, and then T. Hall hit it. He hit it. Racism aligns with dollars.
The dollars.
That's why I say Jerry might not be racist, but Jerry might be playing too racist. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had a agent walk right over to me that I built a relationship with, right? I was sitting at a football game watching somebody play quarterback. He saw me. He walked right over to me. He said, man, I negotiate with the Dallas Cowboys. He said, it's 2 positions they want to keep white. He said, I negotiate with them. This is my job. He said, I'm telling you, I deal with them. He said, tight end and linebacker. I think it's some evidence to that. If you go look at Bennett with Witten, Bennett couldn't get no actor, bruh. He couldn't get nothing going. Then he goes somewhere else and become an all-pro.
I digress, man. Ignorance is bliss. You're going to have to wake up one day.
Well, I tell you what. This is what I'm going to say. The days of Jerry just being able to comfortably only throw us under the bus, it's over with me. Every time he do it now, I'm going to raise hell. See, because like you said, we got enough evidence on the RICO case now. At this point, it's time to serve the warrant. It's time, bro.
To go to trial.
Yeah, it's time, bro. Let's go to trial now. We
got cross-reference.
Yeah, we finna go through about 8 cases on you now. Solid cases. Let's add.
I already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do what I want you to do. See, when I cross-reference you and I put you in that corner, you're gonna try to your best and not look like that. Yeah, that's what I want you to do.
I do want you to do that. Yeah, I want you to try not to look like that. Because if you try not to look like that, that means you're not doing it.
Because it could have easily been done.
Yeah,
with the push of a button, with the click of a pen.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah. So anyway, we gonna keep it real on here, man. Give me my final words. My final words. Just keeping it real.
Pat Doney, NBC BFW. Brian, you talked about wanting to have the best culture in all of pro sports, is what you said. The players were really excited about the energy in practice in the offseason. How do you maintain that through the dog days of training camp?
Yeah, hold on. This probably one of the worst ones before I move on to my final word. He pulled me right out of my final word with that one.
It's terrible, man. That looked terrible. And he ended up leading the league in tackles.
He was leading the league. Bobby Wagner was the leader leading the tackles when we rejected him for LVE. And see, don't forget, Malcolm Smith outplayed Sean Lee. And they moved on from Malcolm and went with and brought Sean Lee back.
All because we wanted to put some dog noises in the damn stadium. Oh.
Bullshit. Let me go back to this on my, but yeah, it makes sense. I had a professional agent tell me that, bro. I'm not playing. So now I look at it, I'll be like, oh, okay. I'm so glad I'm independent, bro. I'm glad.
I seen a lot.
I'm glad I'm not like some of these people out here that just be. How you live with yourself?
Your words are not yours anymore.
How you look your kids in the eye knowing you never fought for them and their future?
Money make you feel better.
You better fight for being treated equal. All you people that think it's smart to just be silent. Nah, that's not the way.
When we're here, and what do you think practices in the 5 here will feel like compared to what they've been like the last few years when you've been on the staff?
I think the biggest thing for me, number one, I really do believe that practice is what's going to separate us from the rest of the league. The way we practice, like that's how important we believe that it is, and it's the energy and the way we started from not just stretch with the music, but going through the bags and everything's being evaluated, everything's being graded.
So I'm gonna go with what we started with, the culture that's under attack. So everybody has a day to pick the music, and Jerry chose Thunderstruck. He chose Dolly Parton. It just goes to show you that I'm not gonna blame no coaches, because I really know that Brian Schottenheimer did a good job of really working his ass off to try to build a culture. But what can you do when it's been working to have excitement, high energy, and then when he gets involved, it's that weird, just. See, I love it. I'm so glad you came in. See, I'm so glad you came in, because I heard this today too. It's not a racial thing. There's only a couple of whites on the whole team. Get real. It's character, maybe, but not skin color. So who character? Who character? So you trying to say only the black people got character issues? And then this I was hearing this all day. Don't shoot him too. Don't shoot him. So I heard people make this case. It's only so many whites on the team. No, we ain't doing that. You know why? Because it was just as many star whites as it is star blacks. Witten was a star with us. Romo was a star with us. Sean Lee was a star with us. Zach Martin was a star with us. So was Fredericks. Not one of them was ever smeared like the black players. So y'all not gonna come in here and act like it's just race, like there's no hint nowhere of bias or nothing. No. It's something wrong. Something wrong. Especially when it's a clear pattern that the people that get smeared, the Zeke who, a white guy tried to tell me today that it's just the same that Jerry said. We might have to move on without Zach Martin and Zeke who. That's some bullshit, bro. When your owner literally trying to act like he don't know who you are, if he would have said Zach Martin who, man, that would have went worldwide. But he didn't insult him like that. Who? Zach? Who?
Y'all are building. Bro. All I hear is excuses. Excuses. They are tools of the incompetent, used to build monuments of nothingness. Those who specialize in using them seldom accomplish anything.
So, yeah. So, going back to what I was saying, Jerry. We gonna just have to win this despite them, bro. Cause I'm just saying he just not gonna get. When you got to get in the way with music, when you got to get in the way with John Manchota said practice was flat. So, listen, y'all. All you people that Jerry and them moving different. I kind of need y'all to get out of that kind of like suck up content. Jerry ain't gonna give you no job, bro. No. Yeah. He not gonna give you no job, bro. Just stay independent where you can speak your mind, bro.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
Just where you can be honest. See, I see why. I'm just being honest. I see why a lot of content creators scared to talk about what we talking about. Cause they want to work. They some kind of way want to work for .com or something.
Yeah.
Aim hard in .com. It's other sports you can work for where you can be honest. You can aim hard in .com, man. You it's not necessarily the dream job to talk sports under Jerry. You might be able to do it for FX1. You might be able to do it for ESPN. You might be able to do it for a radio station. You might be able to do it for a podcast. You might be able to do it for yourself.
Fox Hunter.
But why let these people take your voice, man? When you seeing a clear bias. See, I'm one of them people, I use my independence. And I'm going to be rewarded for it every time. Because guess what? I am water in a desert. Lou is water in a desert because they not used to people being bluntly opinionated on what they seeing and clear on the pattern. So my final words is this. Same thing, Jerry. Just let the coaches coach. Angie already said, and I knew we was gonna need that campaign. Please let Brian Cook get out the way and thank the Lord that Tyler Guyton will be back. That is my final word.
Yeah, my final word is get serious about DT. Now you got to probably get serious about left tackle. Let competition exist. Let it persist. Let these guys let they're at work. Let them work. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all was at y'all job and y'all manager came and siphoned your work, I'd have just sit there and be like, do you want to do it, or did you give me the task and said own the task? If I own the task, let me do the task. If not, I can move out the way because I'm wasting my time. You wasting Brian's time when you're doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
moving because he's on schedule. He's being particular. Everything he's done in that practice Every single detail has been premeditated. What he want the coaches to do, like they're out there having rehearsal and they're rehearsing the rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
just
you know,
he take the words out you, bro.
Yeah, listen, congratulations to Ferg. Even though I think you didn't deserve it, you got your money. Go prove me wrong. Make me eat crow.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I want you to do. I get on my players because I want better for you. Because a coach did that to me. When he got on me, I didn't see it as, man, he always getting on me. No, because he saw something in me and he wanted to bring it out of me. And it ain't going to come out of me if he's just constantly cheering me on. He's got to take me through the fire so I can reveal the rest of that diamond. You feel me? So, don't sign Christian Wilkins. Somebody. We can't have body.
Mr. Nasty Time.
Bring in Mr. Nasty Time.
Oh, let me hit that button.
Oh, Mr. Nasty Time.
That's your best button. That's your best button.
Bring it,
and
freaky.
take it easy on my back.
Freaky.
Yeah.
Take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
And then lastly, listen, man. I know people don't want to hear the racism. I just want you to I don't like racism.
I don't care if they don't want to hear it. We don't want to experience it.
One dude, he was talking about, I live in the hood, bro. I don't like, dog. That's the equivalent of
I live in the hood.
Don't tell me where you live, dog.
Oh,
racism.
I live in the
call
hood.
it out. Call it out, dog. Call it out when you see it.
I live in the hood.
Call it out, bro. This is not you talking about character. Did Dak have bad character? Because the thing is, do you listen? Do y'all be listening to y'all rebuttal before y'all say it?
No.
Did Dak have bad character?
Yeah.
Does Micah have bad? You better not say anything about Micah's character. Micah's
No. Don't do Micah because you're gonna get pushed. Steel. The ones you cannot miss on is Steel and Dak.
And Dak? Dak don't have character? You mean the one who was at practice with no contract? You mean the one who literally broke his ankle on national television, and instead of grimacing in pain, he was trying to snap his damn ankle back into place so he can get back in the game? That character guy. Him. Yeah, miss me with that bullshit, man. Just stop pulling excuses out your ass, man.
Yeah.
Just admit it. It's okay. Breathe. You feel me? It ain't gonna hurt nobody. You ain't gonna get strike. We just calling it out. We want it changed.
Yeah.
That's it. Because this is what's holding the team back. So that's my final words. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video, y'all. Make sure to turn on notification bells. We're giving y'all great content. We putting in that work. Y'all know who we do this for, man. The first blame and the last congratulated. We out.
We out. Good show.